Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Star Trek Next Generation build, the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D by Eaglemoss HeroCollector. This is now part 1, well, magazine 1, part set 2, or stage 2 assembly. And stage 2 you get a lovely little, well, lovely huge, wow, absolutely huge. You think of the size of this when it's all been done is going to be ridiculous. So, I don't know. So, parts assembly 2. At least with the last one, it took a while to get used to what the yellow parts were. They're not yellow, they are what you are going to put in. Different types of screws. So, should hopefully. Collector's model, not designed or intended for play by children under 14 years of age. Made in China. Okay. 2020, so this might be one of the original batch when they first came out. So we have the top off of there. Here we go. So have a look. Parts. We have 1, 2 different types of screws, 3 different types of screws. And the cell top, the back, the sides, the front part, the buzzer collector. This grill that goes around there and the superstructure for the nacelle. So this should be quite easy. So I might start off with the first part, begin by slotting the bussard. Good God, that's a metal piece. I mean, it's nice everything's already been put onto here, but that's solid metal. Rest area is plastic. Actually, it's that part there. It feels cold. I think that part there is plastic as well. Oh, sorry, metal as well. Well, the rest of it's plastic. You don't get see-through metal like that. So, let's have a look. Begin by slotting the bussard EM field projector, which is the part that I struggled to figure out what it was. Does it go one way or another? Looks like it's completely... The vents go that way. Haha, so which way do you want me to go? The vents on this look like they go that way. So let's put that. The last part, because the vents are like straight and then angle like that way, same as the magazine. I don't know if that's correct. It doesn't like it narrows in a tiny bit. I don't know, that could be for a later one. Then I've got another part there. What is that part there? What's an O2J? No, really, what is an O2J? Oh, second part, I've got a little... Oh, why is that blue? Oh, okay. That's a deflector light. That's a running light, but it's blue. That doesn't make any sense. So it just pushes into there, does it? And shows a blue line on the bike. There should be... Ports should be red. Starboard should be green. Oh, start with misalignment on the thruster. Oh, come on, Eaglemoss. Paying a fortune for these. They don't even hold in place. Hopefully the structure will hold it in. Like that. Finally, Nesta Bussard EM Field Projector Reflector OG Reflector. Oh, hold on. It's clear. It's there. I can hardly see it. There's some tweezers on this. Okay, I think it does slope in a little bit. So, what, you just push it in? It looks like you push that in, it's like a brace, which then puts the yellow parts, the actual collector part, the other way around. And I have just lost this blue part here. Luckily, it's not entirely tiny. Does it say anything about gluing it in place? Push formant light into the notch from the inside out. This part will only fit one way. It doesn't go in to stay in. Alright, let's keep it on normal thing, shall we? So we can actually just record this. As I might have to fast forward past this anyway. Step B, place in the cell upper frame, OH2, or 2H, inside the nacelle upper. So, which way around? That way or that way? Looks like, because that slopes down, which is there. So that wants to go beyond. That holes in behind there, possibly. Yeah, we've got the keys on here, coming all the way down. Now that holds that in place. Hey, no losing the blue. That's a bit odd. Right, then slot. Okay, I want AM screws, which is there. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, with last time's problems with the screws, let's keep them to this side. Oh, with a screwdriver at least anyway. If it does carry on being a little bit of a problem with the screwdriver flaking at the end, then I will change to something I've already got. Actually, I've already seen a problem here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I can see them there. 1, 2, 3. I thought this was wrong. So it's actually that corner there. These screws do go in quite a bit. There you go. Finally, it's tightened in. So let me put all these screws in, and then we'll be all done, ready for the next part. Step B is complete. All 9 screws are in here. So now we go down to second part of step B, so it's not finished. Then slot the nacelle front. The nacelle front? Yeah. The nacelle front. Simple as what they're calling it. It is another metal piece, this, which is nice. Into the end of the nacelle. Yeah. And use 3 BM screws. So it's looking at... That does look good, doesn't it? Okay, so it slots into the end slots on the plastic. That bussard bit. Oh, that's gone in a bit further. That's as far as it goes. Okay. So 3 BM screws, which I've got 4 of, seem to be doing... I'm fearing that there's either too many screws, or you can have a box at the end of this with lots of screws in. Another screw box comes with delivery too, but there must be... Yeah, well, we need 4 of these screws in the entire build. So they're going to put 3 there to use this on this part and then confuse us on the next bit. I mean, these sort of bits do look quite easy to do because they're, or at least they should be. There's a bit of movement in that. You can see the plastic lines inside there as well, and if it's... because this should never be lit anyway. So, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed in this next part. Actually, why is... Oh, okay. No. I was going to suggest, where is and why haven't we put the bussard collector on? Tip, the bussard collector A. Oh, come on. It is not needed during this stage. Come on, if I actually read this first, then I'll be dangerous. Keep it in a safe place with the rest of the build so that it can be instructed later, right? Because that will go on there, which makes that look absolutely brilliant. That's really, really good. But what's disappointing about it is when it's all powered down, this is gold. So they should have put a load of LED lights behind here, red ones, diffuse them, and have this gold. I mean, I can always possibly spray it gold to make it look that way, but that's another mod that I could do, or just leave it as is to make it look quite good, because I want it lit up most of the time anyway, so keep that safe. That'd be dangerous if I could read properly. Right, stage C. Stage C, right. And this screwdriver is definitely going again. To the warp field, engine grill left. Oh, right. Is there a left or a right? Is there a marking on here? I'll assume that it's going to be... and the warp field right, because the holes go downwards. If I put it over this side, the holes will be up in the air, so it has to be that side. Looks like it goes, slots in. Now it just positions over. Then I want AP screws for this, which are ones over here. I'm not happy how that's actually gone in place. It doesn't seem to fit on anything, it just seems to slot on, or just go between these pins here then. Okay, that's better, because there's a peg down there that it goes behind and stops there with. Alright, screw that in place. It's not the best build, but by God, where on earth are you going to get something like this? Ever? Right, let's get that down there. You can get model kits, yeah, you need to spray them up and you need to light them up, and I've done plenty in my time anyway, as a kid and as an adult, and they're all interesting, but I've never done those like this before. I did want to do the Thunderbird 2 model, and that looks absolutely stunning when it's done. It looks similar sort of scale to this. I mean, that does look so much like Thunderbird 2, the original from the original series, not the revamped version or the cartoon version or the whatever version, but it's such a good looking model with a matte effect on it. That's nice. And obviously they must have had the original model to copy from, or at least a very good replica of the model. I mean, I'm a little bit of a Thunderbirds fan. I think most people my age will have been. So, in place. Plastic on plastic. I've still got that behind that. That's better fit in there. In she goes. Just when you feel a little bit of tiny bit on the screw in, just hold back, because you don't want to break any of this. I've got a cold garage at this time when I'm filming this, so it's not perfect for plastic, but if I go, tension there, done. That's all I need. This won't be flown around the galaxy, it won't be swinging off the garage roof. This will be sat looking pretty on a shelf if the shelf is big enough, which I don't think it will be. I think they're running lights, aren't they? Right, so all those are in, and then I want the back end of this to complete stage 2. That's a slope, that's one way around, that's fine. Put the back end in, and then 2 AP screws, which are these 2 again. Go right in the corner. I'll look at the join line on this in a second, because the model kit from AMT had 2 parts to this plastic part on the nacelle, the lip bit, and it went kind of round and then stopped at the end there, and then the second one round and there, which was never that good on the join on the back. At least, look at that, the join on the back's amazing, but you have got line there and there, which, you know, is possibly unavoidable, but the size of that's ridiculous. And putting the that can't be secured in place, but that is absolutely brilliant. The lighting, it looks like green, grey, there's blues. It's like an olive colour to start with and grey on top, and then these darker green, but barely. It's absolutely brilliant. In some light, it completely goes. Other light, it comes back. I wouldn't say it's any sort of line of pearlescent, but that's really, really good. So it does put me with some nice feelings for the rest of this build. So, rest of it done. Left over the end of this with a BM screw. Save that for later. 2 AM screws. And then 2 AP screws. So I'm sure there's a reason for the letter on this, but at the moment I can't see AM, AP, PM, AM, PM. I don't know if, what and how their numbering is. So that's that done. I'll turn you around, show you there. Yeah, it just drops off when you show it, but hey ho, we'll get round to that one in a later episode. I don't know when the next nacelles coming in. I haven't really looked at the rest of these just yet anyway. So we'll carry on. Going with the build in another video. That's Magazine 1 Part 2, should we say. Stage 2 assembly. So with that in mind, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, follow my social media, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.